Hey guys, this is Barry with FaO&x Outdoors, and we're doing another unboxing video with a really neat company. When they reached out to me, their company's called SolarPlay. They wanted to be a affordable company. This is something that you can get straight from Amazon and still have all the power and everything else with it. So when they reached out to me and talked to me about this, I was like, absolutely, because I usually do stuff with, more name brand companies, not for whatever reason, but they reach out to me. But I'll do like what they stand by. So it is a power station with 2400 watts and 2160 solar generated, offered several advantages, and there's some potential drawbacks. And here's some breakdown of some pros and cons. So I'm going to open this up, show you what you get, and then we'll just go at the end, we'll go through the pros and cons. All right, let's get to it. So SolarPlay, so there's no plugs on the front. The plugs for like your 110 are on the side. And we'll go through this stuff. This is a LiFePO4 or LiFePO4 battery, so it can be laid on its side. It can take up to 1100 watts of solar, which is insane. I think it only takes like 2 hours to charge, which is crazy as well. But let's go through this real quick. So let's turn, we've got a light on the front. Oh, we gotta turn the power up. Power's right here. So mine came in at 21% charged. We have a light with SOS. We got a cigarette lighter on the side, which is pretty standard, 12 volt, 10 amp. We have a plug-in 12 volt, 3 amp. This right here is one of those plugs that you do with like solar, the little, I don't know what they call it, XP90s or something like that. What's great about this plug right here is if you want to run diesel heat. Diesel heaters don't take much to run at all, but when it's cold outside and the diesel heater is cold out, it'll jump all the way up to almost 15 amps of power, which will not run. I usually would run it off that, and I've been in the woods where I couldn't run my diesel heater and was in a weird situation. It only needs it to start. Once it goes off that, it can run off of like 1 or 2 amps. It's barely run, it's just like sips off this. But when it first starts off, that in the wintertime and cold scenarios, it's not going to run it. Plug that into this and you'll have no problem whatsoever with your diesel heaters. That's in your van, if you have overlanding or you're camping or anything. I love this plug. I love this 25 amps. Then we have down here, so we got USB at 3 amps, USB 3 amps. Then we got C. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got 100 and then 320s. On down to the side, I'm gonna mess up my stuff here. Can you see that? One thing I don't like is I like when they fold down. Usually I'm looking from above, but here's your plugs, and this has to make sense for you because I don't normally have anything that I need to plug from the side. Most of my stuff is packed up and needs to be plugged from the front. Doesn't mean this is a bad situation. I like when these are folded down so I can see the stuff, because this is going to make this, it's just a preference for me. Here's your charger. You can charge it in different ways. You can charge it by your car, your solar, or you can plug it in. But here's all your plugs, and here's your how to fire this bad boy up. Now this is pass-through charging, so if you're charging this, and you can use the stuff in the front or in the side as well, so you can have this hooked up to solar and continue using it. I don't know why anyone wouldn't make one of these that's not pass-through charging. So I can have this plugged into the wall, and then now I have all of this to use, or I can plug this into another or larger solar generator and use this. It powers through it. So I hope that makes sense. Let's open the top here. Up top, let's see what we've got. We've got a standard plug. There's companies out there, large companies, that are making these on their own, where you cannot buy this plug, you have to buy their plug and stuff. It's patented and all this other stuff. I don't like that. The reason why is you can buy these anywhere. This is a very standard plug. And then now you have your stuff to do solar. Anything else inside there? No, that's it. Has a little place to hold everything. I wonder if it'll go back in. Come on. It's not going to, is it? Nope. I already broke it. Anyway, I have to fix that. but I have to figure out what's going on there. So, and this has got all the way up to your input. You can do 300 watts, 500 watts, 700, 800, 900 watts, or 11. And you can just bump it up to what you need it to be, which I don't know what the purpose of that is, personally. But, all right, so pros and cons. Okay, let's talk pros. The high capacity with 2160 watts, it provides amp power for multiple nights of camping during power outages. With this size, you absolutely, with running refrigerators, I go in the woods for 2 or 3 days. This is plenty of power. Doing 1,000 watts is not. It can only give me maybe 24 hours of running my refrigerator, running my camera gear, charging my phones and stuff like that. So this is ample power for going camping, overlanding, stuff like that for about 3 days. The powerful output of 24 watts, its 48 watt peak can handle most appliances, including power sensitive devices like electric blankets, laptops, hair dryers, electric kettles, and microwaves. The fast charging utilized dual charging technology, allowing it to fully charge within an hour and a half with a very large capacity. The LiFePO4 battery uses high-quality lithium-ion phosphate batteries known for their longevity and safety. Their batteries can last up to 15 years or 3,500 discharged cycles. Adjust input, which is this right here, offers 5 different power levels: 300 watt, 500 watt, 700, 900, and 1100 watt for flexible charging according to the environment of your needs. The USB functions and uninterrupted power supply feature. Switch to battery power with 8 seconds during a power outage. So if you have this plugged in and you're running power through it, pass through power, and your power out from your house goes out, like let's just say a hurricane comes through, and you know that typically your house goes out of power. Mine does. Go ahead and plug this right into your refrigerator and run pass-through power. As soon as the power does go out, this kicks in within 8 seconds. So that's what that means. Portability. Despite its high capacity and designed to be relatively easy to carry with two handles, just like that, there and there. It's kind of heavy, so. Solar charging, compatible with solar panels for off-grid charging. Cost-effective, offers good value of money compared to more established brands. So this is actually fairly cheap. So here's the cons. It weighs about almost 50 pounds. It's 47.4 pounds. This is not light, which effectively makes it a little difficult for portaging, moving it around. Limited AC outlets, which is down over here on the side. There's only 4. While it offers a variety of types, it only has 2 AC sockets. Well, this one has 4. So 4, I don't think 4 is bad. I think the situation here is that they're on the side versus up front. Typically I have things packed all around, so this is my side I use. So this right here, I might have to break this off so I could have a quick connection to it, which this is not uncommon to have one of these for protection. And there's 4 inside here. So I think the plugs are fine, but I just wish the flap was down at the bottom. The build quality, while solid, the workmanship is not quality par with premium brands like Blue Eddy or EcoFlow. Well, yeah, I think this is fine. I don't think any of this is fine. Some of this stuff, like I just broke this trying to put all this back in here. I don't know, that's kind of okay. I think that right there is really the only thing that I don't care for, to be honest with you. There's no plugs or anything on the side. It's just here and here. But I've already broke that. LOL. Potential for long-term performance issues as a newer product for at least established brands. They're less informed, available. So here's the thing. They're brand new. We don't know if they're going to be around. That's what one of the reviews on here is, that because it's a new company and more established companies are going to be around for quite a while. This one's a new company that's affordable, but don't know if it will. It just has to show us if it's going to be here for a while. In summary, the SolarPlay portable power station at 24 watts offers impressive power capacity, fast charging, very cool functions, competitive price point. It's suitable for anybody that wants to be out in the woods for extra power at their home, anything like that. However, potential buyers should consider the weight, the limited AC, which there's 4 on the side. Being a new company is just something to consider. So and this is all stuff I've kind of built and read when I'm reading over to you of what I've studied on it, because I usually do like Jackery, Blue Eddy, more of the bigger brands. So having something like this, I think I do want to give people the option to have something nice to go into the woods that is affordable, but I just don't know if they're going to be here for the long haul. The only way that honestly is going to happen is if people buy their stuff and they just grow into it. You can get this on Amazon. I can actually put the links below if you're interested in this. They're a very giving company, so I think they're doing specials where they give out 200-watt solar panels when you buy one. Now this video is going to be out forever, so I don't know if they'll continue to do that, but just a giving company and want to grow, and it looks like they have a little money to give back to the customer. So I approve this. I like it. This has to make sense to you. This right here 100% makes sense to me when I'm running in the winter time and I'm running my diesel heater. That little 12 volt little XP90, I believe is what it's called, I love that. This wattage thing, there's only 1 or 2 other companies I've seen do it, and I don't quite understand why I would want 300 watts or 1100. Why can't it just figure that out on its own? Having the power 110 on the side, that has to make sense to you. Usually when I'm packing up, this is the only thing that you see coming onto the side here. I might just break that off so I can be able to plug in versus trying to make that work. I don't know. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I like affordable things that work. And if you would like one of these, I'll put it in the description below. It looks like they're running deals all the time. They're just trying to grow, and I would like to help. If you're interested in one of these, check out the description below. And if you like videos like this and they're honest videos, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell. Man, guys, I really appreciate all you watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.